Good evening, everyone. Everyone will be muted throughout the presentation. If you have any questions, please type them in the chat and one of our moderators will be sure to respond. Good evening and welcome to our returning and new families. We all miss you here at NPE and cannot wait until we see everybody again in person. I am not Miss Duckworth. I am Kate Knopick, one of the assistant principals. Ms. Duckworth wanted me to let you know how truly sorry she is that she could not be here tonight. She had a family emergency and appreciates your understanding. We have amazing teachers who have worked hard on this presentation. We appreciate all of you who were able to join. It's a lot of information, so we're recording it for those who couldn't make it at this time, and for those who had so much fun, you want to watch it again. Communication is going to be so important and more important than ever to make sure that everybody knows what's going on. So please be sure to update your child's information. All returning students will need to check and update their child's information through the online registration link that can be found on the district website at taylorisd.org. Our virtual plan was developed by our teachers using TEA guidelines and the district plan. It is comprised of 3 components: whole group instruction, uploaded mini lessons, guided instruction, small group live sessions, and independent practice. Our plan is an asynchronous plan, and that's meaning instruction that does not require having the instructor and student engaged at the same time. May include various forms of digital and online learning, such as pre-recorded video lessons, game-based learning tasks, and pre-assigned work and assignments. This is required per TEA guidelines. While most instruction will be recorded, videos, live instruction will be offered. It will be recorded for students who are unable to attend at the scheduled meeting time. Small group instruction will be offered live as well. Support for our special education, dyslexic, and 504 students will be provided through differentiation within our Google Classrooms, through supports and instruction from our dyslexia teacher, special education teachers, and the interventionists. While we align these to meet the needs of the student, they may not mirror the services provided in the traditional setting due to, due to the differences in the delivery of remote instruction. You may reach out to your child's teacher or campus administrator to discuss specific needs and concerns. Elementary teachers are required to provide all students with 180 minutes of instruction per day. This is the general breakdown for the instructional day. Remember, these times are approximate. Not all students will have small group instruction each day. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Rush, one of our 3rd grade team leads.
Is it muted? No. Okay. Hi, everyone. I am Ms. Rush, 3rd grade teacher here at Posman Elementary. We are going to start talking about our expectations. Google Classroom is the learning management system that every teacher will be using during our virtual learning. Students will be expected to interact with their teachers on a daily basis. This may look a variety of ways, including instructional videos, small group instruction, and participating in live lessons when possible. Attendance will be recorded based on your students' completion or progress of their daily assignments. Each day, teachers will have lessons posted by 7:30 a.m. and they will be due by 11:59 p.m. that evening. Teachers will provide virtual office hours to answer any and all questions from parents or students. We will offer evening hours Monday through Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Please reach out and ask questions. We are here to help. It is standard procedure for students to be withdrawn from school if they are not heard from or have participated in classroom activities on the first day of school. So, on the first day, it is very important to be in contact with your classroom teacher. Teachers will be making parent phone calls from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. to make contact. If the student is not reached for a head count, the student has until 11:59 p.m. that day to log into Google Classroom in order to not be withdrawn from the first day. If a student is withdrawn, you will have to contact the school and re-enroll them. Again, Each classroom teacher will be calling students from 9:30 to 10:30 on August 20th. If you do not make contact, the student will have to be active on their Google Classroom before 11:59, and they will be counted present. Grading will not work the same as it did in the spring semester, where work completion counted as mastered or not mastered. We will be going back to traditional grading, where grades will be posted weekly on Teams. Parents and guardians can access their students' grades through Parent Self-Serve. You can go to the NPE website and click on Parents, then Parent Self-Serve. Please have your child complete their assignments independently, as that will be the most beneficial way for teachers to identify areas of need for each of the students. Be sure to attend your students' virtual Meet the Teacher. That's the evening. Teachers will be reaching out to give students their Taylor ISD email and password information. They must use their Taylor ISD provided email address to access all of their school's resources. How can you find your child's Google Classroom, you're wondering? Well, the first way will be to log into your student's school email account and accept the invitation email from your teacher. If for some reason you don't have an invitation in your email, you can still log in to your child's school email, and it's very important that you go through the Taylor ISD email that your student has. They can go up to the menu, and then they can click on Google Classroom and join it for their teacher. As a parent, you might want to keep up with your students' Google Classroom progress. You can do this by providing your student's teacher with an up-to-date email address. Check your email for a link to be added as a parent to the classroom. Now, Mr. Burnett will share a few ways with you on how to submit Google Classroom assignments.
Hello, everybody. I'm Mr. Burnett. Okay. I'm going to talk about submitting assignments on Google Classroom. There are two kinds of assignments your teacher will assign to your child. Traditional paper assignments, but also digital assignments. For paper assignments, next week, we'll be handing out some consumables for your child to use at home during virtual instruction. Kids will get the Go Math book, our Foundations book, which is our phonics program, and also Texas Wonders consumable. And Texas Wonders is our reading program. If your teacher assigns a page from one of these resources, the way to submit the assignment is using a photograph. And you can submit a photograph from a phone or a tablet, and these are the easiest ways to do it. Let me show you how to do that. And if you'll just bear with me. Okay. And share, resume share. Good. Okay, resume share. Okay. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that delay, and we have a few windows open. On your screen, you should see a mirror image of my phone. Now, at the bottom of the screen, I want to draw your attention to the small green application called Classroom. This is the Google Classroom app. And if you're planning to use your phone or your tablet, you'll need to download that app from the App Store. Once you've downloaded it, you need to log in with your student's username and password. I'm going to click on the app so we can see how it works here. When you click on the app, at the top of the screen, you'll see your child's class, and you'll click on that. And then at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a tab that says Classwork, and this is where you go to find all the assignments for today. I'm going to click on that on the phone. Your child's assignments will be organized by date, and in this case, we have Thursday, August 13th, which are our example assignments for today. Underneath the date, you'll click on the assignment to have a look. And we'll do paper assignment first here. Okay. When I click on the paper assignment example, it says, complete page 116 in your Go Math book and take a picture and attach for a grade. And can they can see, sorry everybody, this is the Go Math book here. So if I'm doing this, my child has completed this page in the book. And here's what I'm gonna do. Down at the bottom of this screen, notice there's a little gray arrow. So all you'll do is click that gray arrow and a box comes up that says add attachment. On my phone, I'm gonna click add attachment. And notice second from the bottom, I have the option to use camera. I'm gonna click on that. And now you'll see my camera is recording. So I'm gonna go over to the Go Math assignment for the day and just hold it over and take a picture. And now it looks pretty good. It looks clear. I think my teacher will be able to read that. Down in the corner, I'm gonna click use photo, okay? And we'll just wait a moment while that photo uploads into Google Classroom. You can see it sort of chugging away here. Oh, it's a little bit slow. But let me tell you, at the top of the screen, when this is done, we'll see the attachment. And once the attachment appears at the top of the screen, you would simply click mark as done, and that would send the assignment directly to your child's teacher. So it's as easy as that. Okay, let's see. Since the upload speed is a little slow tonight, let me just X that out if I can and go on to the next example. I'm just gonna quit and detach my phone here. And, uh-oh. Sorry, everybody. Oh, there we go. The computer was thinking a little bit. I'm gonna open up Google again. And this time I'm working directly from a laptop. Now listen, I know at home, some of you will have different situations. Some kids will be working from tablets. Some kids will work from laptops. I think some third graders have Chromebooks, okay? If you're working from a laptop or a Chromebook, you can do the same thing you can on a phone, just using the built-in webcam. Let me show you how to do that. So once again, I'm in the Google Classroom page. And again, you'll see the classwork tab. This time, however, it's located at the top of the screen. And again, this is my laptop we're looking at. I'll click on that. Once again, we see today's date, Thursday, October 13th. And again, I'll click on paper assignment example. View assignment, okay. We see the same instructions as before, complete page 116 in Go Math, but oh, here's the upload from before, interesting. I'll take that off, okay. And this time, over here, I'm gonna click Add or Create. I want you to notice something. On the laptop or a Chromebook, if that's what you're using, you're not given the option to take a photograph. However, you can add a file down here on the menu. Here's what you do. If you're using a MacBook, you'll have a program built into your computer called Photo Booth. On this computer, I've dragged it down into the bar at the bottom. But if it's not there for you, you could look in your applications folder. I'm going to click that to open it up. Okay. Now I'm going to hold up my book, do the webcam as best I can, and click the red camera button. There we go, and that has taken a picture, of course, of that. A picture which can be uploaded. Now, the only other step you need to take is to drag and drop that, and I usually just drop it right on the desktop. But if you're doing several assignments, you might want to create a folder on your desktop or somewhere on your hard drive for those assignments. Now, when I go back to the Google Classroom page, and again, I'm going to add or create here. I'm going to click on File. And we should have some options here. Actually, that's great. It popped right up in my recent files window. So I can click this and it will upload into the computer. And all I will do now is click turn in, and your teacher has the assignment for the day. Let me add, so that was on a MacBook and I was using Photo Booth. If you're using a Chromebook or a PC, I believe the app you'll want is called just Camera, and it works in the same way as Photo Booth. So you can hold an assignment up and take a picture. Okay, let's go back to the class. Okay. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. I was going to show you how to do a digital assignment as well, but for the sake of timing, I'll just explain that. When you do a digital assignment, and that's an assignment that your child will complete online right in the Google Classroom environment, you'll click on the assignment like we did for the paper assignment. But when it's a digital assignment, there'll be an actual assignment there that you click on, and then you can complete and submit that way. The final kind of assignment you will see, or from some teachers, is something assigned through Go Math or Texas Wonders. Texas Wonders, again, is our reading program. Both of those programs have a very rich library of online resources, so your teacher can assign content to your child through those. And in those cases, your child would click a link in Google Classroom and be taken to the Texas Wonders site or the Go Math site, where they would click on things to do and complete their assignment. Okay. Oop. There we go. Let's see. If you're a parent of a second or third grader, you'll remember from online learning in the spring this problem. You know, a child might be asked to use different apps in one day, for example, Epic or Prodigy, and have to use different logins for those different apps. This year, to solve that problem, the district has started to use ClassLink. The idea behind ClassLink is that your child will use a single login for all of the applications and then be good to go for the day. If your child's interested, you can go to the school website, the NPE website, click on the student tab, and go down to ClassLink and explore some of the resources available. At least when we get to the first official day of school, you should be able to do that. Let's see, communication, this is a biggie. All teachers in the school use Classroom Dojo to communicate with parents and guardians. In fact, many of you have probably already received an invitation to join Classroom Dojo. Please make sure you accept those invitations as soon as possible to open those lines of communication. It's very important. As far as campus-wide communication, we use School Messenger, and School Messenger will send out emails, and also send phone calls to everybody. In fact, you may have received a message from School Messenger for tonight's presentation. As was mentioned earlier in the presentation, if there's any change to your phone number or email address, please let us know right away. In this virtual learning environment, it's more important than ever that we stay in touch. Finally, if any tech issues come up, and with hundreds of kids using technology, there's bound to be something that comes up at some point. We have excellent tech support here in Taylor ISD, and you have access to that through Parent Tech Help at taylorisd.org. It's wonderful. It's available from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. So please reach out to them, and I think you'll really benefit and they'll quickly resolve your issue. And I will pass it back over to Mrs. Rush. Thank you very much.
Okay. Lunch pickup. This next section is important for those that would like to use the district's breakfast and lunch services. On Thursday, August 20th, only breakfast will be served at Main Street Event Center. So please remember also when you go there to enter through the drive on T.H. Johnson. For lunch, starting on August 20th, you will pick up your students' meals at Posman Elementary. If you have children at multiple campuses, you may choose one of the campuses to pick up the meals for all of your children in one spot. So you don't have to stop by every single location to get the meals. They will be verifying students' identity as far as on a roster, because they will only be able to serve Taylor ISD students this go round. After breakfast on the first day, you'll pick up the meals as follows. On Tuesdays and Thursdays between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., they will receive these meals. It is also very important that each family fills out a free or reduced lunch application. You have to fill out only one per family. You have to complete this annually, as your benefits from the year before only roll over for the first 30 days. You can pick up a paper application at the meal pickup drive-through or online through the Taylor ISD website. Remember, if you have multiple students at different campuses, you may choose the campus that best fits your needs. Meet the teacher. This is coming up and it's a little bit different. It's virtual. So please keep checking your emails and Class Dojo for information about your teacher's virtual Meet the Teacher night. They will be sending out links to attend. Don't worry if you have students in multiple grade levels here at Posman. We have staggered the meet times so that you can stop by each one. Please remember, this will not be the best time to share individual students' information, as it will be a whole class meeting. Reach out to your teacher if you need a one-on-one meeting to share specific important information about your student. Workbook pickup, this is what we were talking about, handing out the consumables. So we will be handing out our student consumable workbooks on Wednesday, August 19th, between the hours of 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. If you would like the opportunity to see your grade level teachers, they will be out there during the following times. First grade teachers will be working 2:45 to 3. Is that the right time? Sorry, I'm second guessing. 2:15 to 3, I'm sorry. Second grade, 3 to 3:45, and third grade, 3:45 to 4:30. Your teacher will reach out to add you to the list to pick up your students' books. This will make pickup smooth and easy for everyone. You do not have to show up during those times as long as you come between 2 and 6 p.m. I'm going to hand it back to Ms. Kanopik.
Thank you so much again for attending our virtual parent orientation. Thank you to Mrs. Rush, Mr. Burnett, Ms. Adams, Ms. Waffle, and Ms. Knox for all of their hard work in preparing this presentation. Any questions, please reach out to your child's teacher. Thank you so much, and we hope you have a great evening and a great school year.